Hello, Napa Valley Unified School District 8th graders. My name is Dr. Rossana Musetti, and I serve as the Superintendent of Schools of the Napa Valley Unified School District. I wanted to take a very special moment and send you all a message of congratulations and pride. On behalf of the Superintendent's Office and the Board of Education, I want to let you know that we are so proud of all of you. Completing your middle school education in anticipation of the transition to high school is an absolutely amazing accomplishment. As the 8th grade promoting class of 2020, you have demonstrated resilience, perseverance, commitment, and pride as you finish up your middle school education under these very extraordinary circumstances. And although we wish we were celebrating with you in person, we are so excited to provide you a video message that we hope you can treasure and hold dear in years to come. We know you are ready for the challenges and the very exciting opportunities ahead that high school will bring. We are confident that you've built a strong foundation in middle school that has prepared you for this very next big step. You have our support, and we are excited to celebrate this very important milestone with you. Please enjoy your summer and stand proud as you complete another chapter of your educational journey here in the Napa Valley Unified School District. Congratulations to our 8th graders at American Canyon Middle School, River Middle School, Redwood Middle School, Harvest Middle School, and Silverado Middle School.
Hello, welcome to Silverado Middle School 2020 Virtual Promotion Ceremony. My name is Gianna Wilkins and I am the Associated Student Body President. It is my honor to be here this afternoon to celebrate our promotion to high school. Every year we start our promotion with our band playing the national anthem. This year will be no different. Please welcome our 8th grade band students playing the Star Spangled Banner. Thank you, Mr. Beggs and the Silverado Band, for keeping the tradition of playing our national anthem during the promotion ceremony. Great job! Welcome, Silverado Class of 2020, parents, family, and friends. I know this isn't the promotion we had in mind, but it's certainly something we will never forget. We've been through so much together, including fires, earthquakes, and now a global pandemic. Even though I'm sad we can't end this year together in person, nothing can take away the memories we've created here. Walking in on the first day of 6th grade and having Mrs. Wong welcome us with open arms, dissecting frogs in 7th grade science with Mr. Redding, or having Mr. Koch teach us to pursue our passions and become better citizens of the world. I have no doubts that our time here has prepared us for anything that comes our way. At this time, I would like to introduce our principal, Mrs. Kohl.
Thank you, Gianna, for getting us started. We've appreciated your leadership this year as the Associated Student Body President. You're an example of what it means to serve your community and your school. You inspire us. We're so proud of you. Thank you. At this time, I would like to acknowledge our leadership team here at Silverado. Assistant Principal, Mr. Dennis. Assistant Principal, Mr. Smith. Academic Specialist, Ms. Miller. Counselors, Mr. Munguia and Ms. Caravantes. Social Worker, Sarah Berry. Our 8th grade teacher team leader and science teacher, Mr. Kelly. English teachers, Ms. Lindsay, Ms. Kaufman, and Ms. Croft. Social studies teachers, Mr. Solberg, Mr. Cope, and Mr. Clough. Math teachers, Mr. Scheimer, Ms. Miller, and Ms. Kimmick. Science teachers, Mr. Skadal and Ms. LaSawyer. Gateway teachers, Ms. Can and Ms. Stroman. PE teachers, Coach Medina, Coach Everly, Coach Green, and Coach Friesen. Art and music teachers, Ms. Med and Mr. Beggs. I would like to acknowledge our NVUSD Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Rossana Musetti, and thank her along with the NVUSD Board of Trustees for their leadership and commitment to our school. At this time, I would like to ask Yana to come back up and introduce our 8th grade student speakers.
Our first speaker is Ciara Diaz. She is very hardworking and is very passionate about very important subjects.
Hey 8th graders, look around for a second. Not the place you thought you were going to be celebrating your 8th grade promotion? Yeah, same. Even though we aren't together physically, we could still feel like we're together. We just got to imagine and take time to think about all your friends, all the people, all the goodbyes, and all the memories that we made at Silverado. Just know that your friends and peers are all doing and feeling the same. One of my most vivid memories at Silverado is the first day of school during our first year of middle school, 6th grade. I was about 4'7" and feeling all kinds of emotions. Excited, sick, and for some odd reason, powerful. I had that powerful feeling a lot in elementary school, and it eventually faded throughout my middle school years. Now that I think of it, I don't really know why. Maybe that bit of power I felt never went away, but gave me strength and happiness. When I heard the first bell to go to homeroom ring, I immediately told myself to be someone who I wasn't. I would censor my words and thoughts, because I thought people weren't going to like me if I didn't. I didn't know or talk to very many people, so whenever I did, I would try my most very best to be nice, and ended up making some pretty amazing friends throughout the 3 years. I definitely expected middle school to be better in some ways and worse in others. I didn't think there would be any major bumps in the road. Little did I know, I was going to have the most interesting next 3 years of my life. Events I had never expected were in store for me. Gaining the confidence to perform my own speech about autism awareness, being verbally picked on by some of my peers, being able to keep straight A's throughout middle school, being a part of the most amazing friend group ever, and now even being selected to be a promotion speaker. I've learned a lot about myself, and I've learned to be kind, not only to others, but to myself as well. The little voice inside of my brain would tell me harsh things about myself that weren't true, and I believed it. My point is that I've taught myself to not listen to that voice, which has led me to be a happier and more confident person than I was a year ago. So thank you all. By all, I mean all of my teachers I've ever had, all of my friends I've ever had, and really anybody that I've ever talked to, whether we are friends or not, because you've all given me reasons to be happy and helped shape me to be the person I really am.
Our next speaker is Ian Fernandez. Even though he is new to our school, he has proven that he's truly a Don.
Hello and welcome, students, families, and teachers. I hope all of you guys are doing well and staying healthy. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all my teachers who have guided me through this 8th grade year. They are the reason why I have a 4.0 GPA and why I want to keep striving to learn more. I transferred to Silverado from a different school, and I feel like that was one of the greatest decisions of my life. I came into 8th grade knowing many kids, but not that they had went to this school. My heart was in my throat when I walked into the courtyard from the lower parking lot that very first day of school, just 9 months ago. There were so many kids, but none that looked familiar. I remember I'd walked up to our assistant principal, Mr. Dennis, and asked him where C4 was, Mr. Kelly's class. He looked at me like I was from another planet and then told me where to go. That was the first of my many funny moments of 8th grade. But the day went by in a flash, and I came across a lot of the kids I had known since I was a little child. After that first day, things fell into rhythm. It took me a few days to find my way around campus, but I never came in late to any of my classes. The year went by so fast, but even so, there were some days I thought would never end. myself and my fellow students kept up our good work, striving to do well. Despite my being new to Silverado, my 8th grade year was filled with many fun times. Football on the quad, report cards coming to my house with A's all over it, and so many other happenings that I can't name them. Then came along a devastating pandemic, which shut down schools, restaurants, and businesses. This came out of the blue, as if your parents were to shock you by saying, "We're going to the moon in a spaceship." Thankfully, this virus came towards the end of the year, so we got most of our learning in, but it's sad we didn't get to finish off the year and have a real promotion. In my mind, a real promotion is me speaking into a microphone in front of a big crowd and celebrating it by going to eat sushi in Calistoga. Finally, I would like to say amazing job to all you students for being who you guys are and what you have accomplished this year. You should be so proud of yourselves. There's so much you have learned. Bring that with you to high school. And if you're feeling nervous about your first days of high school or that you're not going to make new friends, don't be. There's a chance that your first class will be on Zoom, but that doesn't mean you have to be nervous. You won't be like me, and you'll be the only new kid be the only new kid at school. You'll be new along with 300 other freshmen. Thank you and congratulations on your accomplishments in school. I will not forget this year, and neither will you guys.
Our last speaker is Aubrielle Lapointe. She is an amazing teammate and an extremely hard worker.
Hello everyone, and congratulations 8th graders. Although this isn't the ideal promotion, we did it. We managed to finish our year amongst pandemic and we'll be heading up to high school soon. And while not being able to go to school for months on end, to finish it up in the way that we have is just incredible to me. When I came to Silverado in 6th grade, I had no idea what to expect. My elementary school was so different, and I finally realized it when the lunch bell rang and everyone just got up and had lunch. As a new middle schooler, I thought this was amazing. It felt refreshing to have more freedom than elementary school, like we weren't even allowed to run on the blacktop. During my first year at Silverado, the teachers really came through. They were nothing like the typical stereotypes such as mean and misunderstanding, but in fact, they were the opposite. Every teacher I've been taught by at Silverado has taught me everything needed to move on to the next grade and more. There were special teachers who really stuck with me, one of them being Mr. Cavalli, who taught me how to and that it was okay to ask for help, and helped me advocate for myself about skipping a grade in math. He has been the starting point of my accelerated learning career, and without him, I would not be at Napa High taking honors math 2. I would also like to take this time to appreciate every teacher and staff who really made this possible. Other thanks goes to Mr. Beggs, who was the only music teacher from my middle school career. I really appreciate what he has done for the school and myself, but I was sad that I couldn't be in the classes here due to a decreased amount of electives. That class has inspired me to do marching band in 9th grade, whenever that is. However, from the beginning of my 8th grade year to when we left school, it was tough going to Napa High. It was a whole new environment, and having a new batch of people this soon, I thought it was too tough. But thanks to the support from my family, who took me from school to school every day, friends, and teachers, I've been able to learn so much and obtain an A in that class, giving me a head start at Napa High with a 5.0 GPA, and new friends who will welcome me next year. Because of this experience, I feel confident in myself when facing new challenges, especially knowing that I have an amazing support system to back me up in good times and bad. And finally, although we may not have class of 2020's vision, the future is ours. With support from our teachers, friends, and family, we can make it what we want to be. Whether that be reaching our goals, finding our dream jobs, playing sports, or just graduating high school, nothing is out of reach. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in on this episode of 8th Grade Life, and congratulations, everyone. And remember, we are better together.
And once again, here's Mrs. Kohl.
Thank you, students, for representing the class of 2020 and our school in such a profound way. Your words today give us hope and they make us proud. Hello to our parents, friends, teachers, staff, and the Napa community, and welcome, class of 2020. You've made it. This is not what we expected the end of the year to be, but your hard work and perseverance is paying off right now in this moment. Take a minute and think about those friends and family who have supported you all the way through middle school. If they're there with you now, Turn and thank them for their encouragement and love. Throughout the course of this afternoon, I encourage you to text or email those friends and family, as well as past and present teachers who have given you support throughout your time in middle school. We are all here to celebrate you today and to honor your promotion to high school. Thank you for making all of us at Silverado better for knowing you. You are why we show up each and every day. We're ready to grow and learn with you. Thank you for these past 3 years. We've loved every day we've had with you. This is not the promotion we've all been looking forward to for the past 3 years. It does not feel right that we're not together today. You have endured unprecedented school and campus closures since you started middle school. Each time I've seen you come back stronger and more ready to take on the world, or at least your next class. You've grown through this hardship, and as we celebrate this milestone in your life today, I challenge you to continue to grow through these difficult circumstances we find ourselves in. The truth is, we need you. We need you to stay focused and committed. We need you to think differently about how to remain healthy and productive. We need you to uplift those around you so that we get through this time better than we were before. Better to each other, better to our community, better to our environment and our world. This class shines so bright. You have since the moment you stepped into that Silverado gym during 6th grade orientation. All of us at Silverado have observed over the years how you come together in defense of one another, how you stand up for what you believe, and how you honor each other as individuals. You already have such a strong sense of who you are. In these difficult times, I have never been more hopeful for our future because of all of you. You are kind, confident young people, and you're ready to tackle high school. As you step into the next chapter of your life today, I challenge you to keep shining. Every generation has a call to make the world better. Now more than ever, our community and our world look to our younger generation for hope and strength. We at Silverado look to you and believe in you. We will never ever forget the class of 2020. We have grown to love you all so much. Today marks the day you become 9th graders, but we know you'll always be a Dawn. We're family. Never forget it. Congratulations, class of 2020. You've demonstrated to your teachers and your staff here at Silverado by engaging in your classwork and participating in school activities that you are ready for the next step in your lives, high school. We're sending you on your way today into the next phase of your lives well prepared and confident. We believe in each one of you. Congratulations to all of you. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Dennis for the presentation of the 8th grade letter.
Every year, we as educators strive to make a connection with our students. As we do, there are always a few students who touch our hearts. In your promotion packet, you will find a letter written to you with a personal paragraph from one of your teachers you made a lifelong connection with. The letter concludes with these sentences. It has been our honor to be at your side during your middle school journey. Thank you for filling our corridors with joy. We wish you well on your adventures ahead.
It is my great pleasure to introduce our teacher team as they acknowledge each 8th grader in the class of 2020.
Ava Aaron, Christopher Acosta Ramirez, Trenton Adams, Student of the Year, PE. Owen Adderley, Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, Mathematics. Jasmine Aguilar, Honor Roll 3 years. Jocelyn Aguilar, Honor Roll 3 years. Mariana Aguilar Lopez. Nancy Aguilar Vital. Noah Ackerman. Charles Akayaga. Honor Roll 3 years. Johnny Akayaga, honor roll, 3 years. Isamar Alcazar Ortiz. Eduardo Alfaro Gallegos. Alejandra Alfaro Vega. Brianna Allen, honor roll, 3 years. Cheyenne Allen.
Daisy Almaraz Coria. Tony Andrade Iracuda, honor roll, 3 years. Alondra Anguiano Solis. Carlos Arvalos Perez. Juan Arias Ramirez. Angeline Trisha May Adamin, Dawn Award. Angel Arroyo. Jonathan Arroyo. Orlando Damian Avalos. Luis Avina Velasquez, honor roll, 3 years. Brittany Balderas. Axel Baltadano Sanchez. Noemi Banuelos Especia. Katie Barcinas Sendejas. Alexis Barrientos Sosa. Jaden Bass.
Elsie Bell. Brett Belli, honor roll, 3 years. Joseph Brigante Kennedy, honor roll, 3 years. Mackenzie Brooks. Casey Brown. Dexter Butler. Abigail Caldera, honor roll, 3 years. Gabriela Caldera Castaneda. Bernardo Calixto. Kel Callahan Knutson. Paul Cardona Rodriguez. Tanner Carmichael, Principal's Honor Roll, 3 years, Student of the Year, Mathematics and Leadership. Tyler Carpenter, Student of the Year, Orchestra. Karina Carrillo. Alonso Carrillo Escareno. Jocelyn Casillas Solana.
Nayeli Seha. Benjamin Selsey, Principal's Honor Roll, 3 years. Joseph Selsey, Honor Roll, 3 years. Esteban Cervantes Vasquez. Caleb Chavez. Fernando Chavez. Jordan Chavez, Honor Roll, 3 years, Student of the Year Art. Brianna Chapirez. Wendy Chok Chok. Amber Sink Mars, Dawn Award. Leslie Sirigo Casas. Lainey Cockrell, Honor Roll, 3 years. Cassandra Coro Ceballos. Ricardo Cruz Jimenez. Pablo Cruz Martinez.
David Cruz Vincent. Jessica Cullen, Principal's Honor Roll for 3 years. Ryan Daniels. Annabelle Davis, Honor Roll for 3 years. Daniel DePaz. Jocelyn De La Torre Pinales. Estrella Delgadillo Martinez. Grace Diana, Principal's Honor Roll for 3 years. Ciara Diaz, Promotion Speaker, Principal's Honor Roll for 3 years, Student of the Year, Visual Performing Arts Band. Kylie Dinsmore, Honor Roll for 3 years. Britton Dodge. Ruby Dominguez Hernandez. David Dominguez Tapia. Summer Yakins. Joseph Ellis, Student of the Year, Spanish.
Brian Espinoza. Melanie Espinoza Aravalos. Francisco Estrada Rodriguez. Annika Ewing, Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, Social Science. Jonam Fever, Honor Roll 3 years. Aura Felix Espinoza, Honor Roll 3 years. Ian Fernandez, Promotion Speaker, Student of the Year, Science. Raymond Fernandez. Xavier Flores. Branley Flores Cruz. Kevin Flores Raphael. Camden Floyd Real Mudo. Riley Fonville. Alexander Frissinger. Isabel Fry.
Angelo Gallegos. Luisa Gallegos Barajas. Adrian Gallegos Gonzalez. Evelyn Gallegos Torres. Tiziana Garcia, Honor Roll 3 years. Fabian Garcia. Martin Damian Garcia, Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, English Language Arts. Sophia Garcia. Vicky Garcia, Honor Roll 3 years. Jesus Garcia Coronel, Student of the Year, PE. Helene Garcia Navarrete, Honor Roll 3 years. Diego Gaspar Martinez. Kevin Gaitan Diaz. Gigi Guerin, Principal's Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, Science, Student of the Year, PE. Sierra Golab, Student of the Year, PE. Eduardo Gomez Palma.
Alikis Gonzalez. Sophia Gonzalez. Renee Gonzalez Jasso, Honor Roll for 3 years. Maria Gonzalez Martinez, Honor Roll 3 years. Aiden Gusef. Brian Grandi Martinez. Jonathan Grande Martinez. Mariah Gerbarto, Honor Roll for 3 years. Marlene Gutierrez Zafra, Honor Roll for 3 years and Student of the Year for Orchestra. Osvaldo Gutierrez. Manuel Gutierrez Sendejas. Kayla Gutierrez Reyes. Noelia Guzman. Ashley Guzman Aguirre. Haley Heyong, Honor Roll for 3 years.
Yuki Hayashi, Principal's Honor Roll 3 years,
Student of the Year, Spanish, Brady Hearn. Tyler Herlax. Luis Hernandez Pantoja, Student of the Year, Layla. Larissa Hernandez Zuniga. Daniel Herrera. Miguel Herrera Gonzalez. Mario Hurtado. Celeste Hurtado Osegueda, Dawn Award. Jack Irons. Emily Jacobo. Austin Jacobson. Alexis Jesh, Honor Roll 3 years. Christian Jimenez. Cassandra Jones. Jasmine Juarez.
Trinity King. Owen Klafke. Adriel Lapointe, Promotion Speaker, Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, Social Science. Taylor Lauritsen, Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, PE. Guadalupe Leon Flores, Student of the Year, Avid. Armando Leon Garcia. Jacqueline Leon Hernandez, Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, ASB Leadership. Olivia Lindas Bondo, Honor Roll 3 years. Nigel Lino. Jennifer Lipanovich, Principal, Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, Social Science, Student of the Year, ASB Leadership. Jorge Llanos Raya. Jacqueline Lona, Honor Roll 3 years. Donald Lopez Perez. Cassidy Lopez Hernandez. Zaid Lot Lopez. Angel Loyola Ramirez.
Perla Maciel Serrano. Isaiah Madrigal. Jacqueline Jackie Madrigal, Honor Roll 3 years. Christian Madrigal Candelario. Ava Marks, Principal's Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year Language Arts, Student of the Year Art, Monty Martin. David Martinez. Brandon Martinez Aguilar. Jose Martinez Amezcua. Jonathan Martinez Fuentes. Daniel Martinez Martinez. Jimena Martinez Mora. Belinda Martinez Veliz, Dawn Award. Lupita Martinez Veliz. Anthony Massey. Heraclio Rocky Matias Mendoza. Oswaldo Maya Alvarez.
Tyler McCowan. Aaron Medrano, Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, Mathematics and PE. Melissa Mendez. Fatima Mendez Calderas, Honor Roll 3 years, Dawn Award. Andy Mendez Campos. Ruben Mendez Gallegos. Diego Mendez Moreno. Ivan Mendoza Hernandez. Sonia Mitchell, Principal's Honor Roll 3 years. Ariana Molina, Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, Mathematics. Isabella Molina Lopez. Henry Morales. Giovanni Morales Arevalos. Ava Moreno.
Nico Morricone. Maria Jose Moya Sanchez. Paula Murillo Flores. Zachary Morel, Honor Roll, 3 years. Miguel Naranjo Camarena. Dulce Naranjo Lopez. Jaslyn Naranjo Sanchez. Zaira Navarrete Giron. Oscar Navarro, Student of the Year, Avid. Jaden Nothstein Skipper. Sharon Osiguera Cabrera. Alexander Ochoa. Denali Ochoa Diaz. Yoselin Orocio Raigosa. Pablo Oros Guzman.
Cynthia Ortega. Daniel Ortiz. Melanie Ortiz Lopez. Emmanuel Padilla Ruiz. Corazon Palma Hernandez. Nicholas Paniagua Rodriguez. Maggie Patton. Laura Payne, Honor Roll for 3 years. Emmett Peabody. David Pedrisco Cerda. Carly Pennycook, Honor Roll for 3 years. Paige Parada, Honor Roll 3 years and Dawn Award. Giovanni Pimentel Caceres. Giovanni Gio Pina Reyes. Luis Pisano Alcantar.
Henry Plews. Anna Ponce. Sebastian Quintana Munoz. Fernando Quintana Puente. Francisco Quintero Bolanos. Samuel Rafael Fermin. Sebastian Rafael Hernandez. Tyson Rahim. Alan Ramirez. Giovanni Ramirez Meza, Honor Roll 3 years. Armando Ramirez Ortiz. Alicia Ramirez, Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, Science. Ariana Ramirez Ruiz. Alan Ramirez Ortiz, Perfect Attendance, 3 years. Zane Rasmussen. Cameron Razi, Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, English Language Arts. Kylie Razi, Principal's Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, English Language Arts. J.D. Reb, Perfect Attendance 3 years, Dawn Award.
Christopher Rico Miranda. Kevin Rico Rivera, Dawn Award. Benjamin Rios Torres. Giovanni Robles, Edgar Robles Barajas. Adriana Rodriguez. Ivan Rodriguez Eusebio. Kayla Rodriguez Zavaleta, Dawn Award. Jameson Rollins. Angelo Romero, Dawn Award. Fernanda Rosales Cervantes. Connie Rosas Sanchez. Emily Rosas Sanchez. Max Rose. Jose Rubio Ayala.
Jose de Jesus Rubio Martinez. Diana Ruida Flores, Dawn Award. Isaiah Ruiz. Nicholas Rybicki. Anna Saldivar Vega, Honor Roll, 3 years. Finn Solis, Honor Roll, 3 years. Roxana Salgo Martinez. Jasmine Solis Marquez. Olivia Samrick, Honor Roll, 3 years. Nicholas Sanchez. Stephanie Sanchez Benavides. Gabriela Sander. Anthony Saldivar. Jonah Schwartzy, Honor Roll, 3 years. Talina Segura.
Francisco Segura Nieblas, Student of the Year in Musical Theater. Wendy Sevilla. Caitlin Shelton, Honor Roll for 3 years. Isabella Silva, Honor Roll for 3 years. Jackson Silva, Honor Roll for 3 years and Student of the Year in PE. Montserrat Eneth Silva Zarate. Sofia Solorio Avina, Honor Roll for 3 years. Meritzel Soto Dominguez. Arlo Stein, Perfect Attendance for 3 years. Lena Stein, Student of the Year in PE. Adriana Stevens. Matthew Stephenson. Sophie Stone. Addison Stork, Honor Roll for 3 years. William Stroud.
Sawyer Stuhan, Honor Roll, 3 years. Alfredo Tapia May. Arturo Tellez Monzo. Thais Thompson Rangel, Honor Roll, 3 years. Adam Thornburg. Caitlin Torres, Honor Roll, 3 years, Student of the Year, Spanish. Victor Torres Garcia. Alejandro Torres Perez. Harry Toscano Bernardino. Bruce Trask. Molly Travis, Honor Roll, 3 years. Melissa Trinidad. Sayuri Valdez Castillo. Jasmine Valdivinos Varadas, Dawn Award. Diego Valencia Contreras.
Felipe Vargas Guzman. Jasmine Vargas Martinez. April Velasco. Yasmin Villa. Itzel Villalba Lopez, Student of the Year, Musical Theater. Alexa Villalobos de la Torre. Devin Ruet, Principal's Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, Visual Performing Arts. Thomas Walder, Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, Science. Jordan Wah, Honor Roll 3 years. Sophia Wyant Knight. Gianna Wilkins, Principal's Honor Roll 3 years, Student of the Year, Social Science. Elijah Wright. Jonathan Savala Roldan. Luis Cermino Cabello. Emily Zuniga Arenas.
Thank you, teachers, for the presentation of our promotion certificates to all of our students. Each year, we start our promotion with a clap out. All of our students and our teachers come out and they clap and they cheer for our 8th grade class. This year, we want to continue that tradition. So as we close out this year's promotion, let's take one more walk around the school, everybody.
Come on, everybody.